What's up YouTube? My name is Amos Bro. For this video we are going to be discussing some interesting news that came out broccoli about Free-to-Play. Sadly we won't be talking about this game in particular, but we will be talking about the series. Why? Well, just when you think that things are pretty much on the major news front, Broccoli decides to wake everybody up and say, hey! So, it was recently revealed that they've got the full designs done for Heavens, for all 7 characters now. And they did them for the official website in the Heavens section, which is if you go into the Udemy page and you go into the special section, there's one that specifically reads Heavens. It's on the right hand column. You click on that and you can see all 7 characters. Now originally, if you went on that page for the longest time, you'd be greeted by a splash page which had Heavens 7 and had all 7 in some form of game graphics along with Raging. That was interesting. But when you clicked on it, you only saw the original Heavens trio, which was, for those of us who forget, Ecciatori, Nagi Mikado, and Kira Sumeragi. Now, they have not just those 3, but they have the other 4. Shion Amakusa, Yamato Hyuga, Iji Otori, and Kiron Van. So now all 7 are done, and I might add, those 7 character models look exceptional, especially Shion's. I'll put a link in the description so you can check out the page for yourself, but oh my god, they seem to have really taken their time on these bad boys. And it's interesting that they're pretty much showing this at the end of the month. Well, it's not really the end of the month yet. We've got about, what, 4 more days? But still. 4 or 5 more days? But still. Okay. You're showing this off. What does this tell us? Well, in theory, what it's going to tell us is there's going to be a Heavens game. At least one. And there's already people that are going to be losing their goddamn mind over it because of the fact that Heavens would get a game. Which is interesting. Because what's one of the big criticisms that people in the Udemy family have had about Heavens? We know nothing about them. They're an anime-only group at this point. Now they're getting a game. Now there's people still freaking the fuck out. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I welcome this new edition. Officially now. And now we have 3 groups. Kind of like how we have 3 families in Die Lovers. The difference here is, in this setup, we're seeing who is the best idol group, not only in the country, but at this point in the world. And who's it going to be? That is the question. Well, we still have a ways to go in the actual series at this point, because the way I look at it is, Season 4 is more or less going to be a setup. That's the way I'm looking at this point. Season 5 is either going to be the culmination of everything, or it's going to be the continuation of this. Because the way I look at it is, if Heavens is going to get a game, and they probably are, that means you need at least 1 season specifically for them. So, if you're going to do that season, would you do it now for Season 4 and get it the heck out of the way, or would you wait until next season But if you do that, then how are you going to write the story for this season? See, the way I look at it is, okay, the way they've pretty much set this season up, it's a rival season. Alright, cool. But what if, at the end of it, say, Shining is not too thrilled with Haruka's work, and he forces her to go to Reijing's agency. Now things are going to get interesting, aren't they? Do you see where I'm going? So what am I thinking? Well, let's assume this is the rival season. Have we noticed that every time there's been a song that has been sung by Natsuki, it's actually been his alter ego? The last time we've seen Hayato, when was that? Oh yeah, it was back in season 1. Do you see where we're going? I wonder, are we going to see Hayato again? Are we also going to maybe get a rival composer in this season now? There's still a lot of unanswered questions, but we're getting, I think, closer to finding out the truth, to finding out everything that we need to know about season 4. And what we will find out about that season will tell us everything we need to know potentially about a future season. And yes, I believe there's going to be one, because I believe that Heavens is going to get one, or they're going to start a completely new series with them. Which I'm all for, like I said, because I'm all for continuing a franchise if it is successful. And Udapri has proved to be one of the most popular in the East. How would it do in the West? We don't know. But I have my firm beliefs that there's legitimately here a STARISH fandom, a QUARTET NIGHT fandom, and I do believe there are people here that really do enjoy Heavens for who they are currently. And I think once we learn more about them in the game universe, it may help warm everybody up to them and make them come around to embracing their characters a lot more. Because I am one of those people that actually likes all 3 groups. Do I have my preferences? Yes. But do I disparage any group? No. I do like STARISH. I love QUARTET NIGHT, and I like Heavens a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me to see where this universe goes with 3 groups, perfect. Let's get it on. Let's see who is the number 1 group in the world, because that's been the plotline at this point, and I don't see them ending after this season. Personally, I don't think they're ending till at least season 6. I think they're going 6 seasons because I think everything is going to culminate in the real world at the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. That's their plan. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. I got this feeling that Tokyo is going to really be rocking with 18 seiyus performing in some respect in Tokyo, Japan, in front of a couple billion people. And if that's going to be your send-off, brilliant. But we have to see where it goes first. As far as the reveal tonight of the 7 new character designs for Heavens, I love them. As I mentioned, I am a huge Heavens fan, and also the fact that they've now got merchandise, which was another criticism that some people had. It really makes you wonder Are is Broccoli thinking about potentially gearing away a little bit from Starish because they're already established and starting to establish Heavens more? It's a thought. It's not going to be the most popular opinion amongst the fandom and the family, but it's something to consider. And we have to understand, at the end of the day, Broccoli has to make money. So if they're creating this group to help make them some more revenue with merchandise and games and the anime, more power to them. Because you know what? I've gotten to hear Kimura Riore sing before on one of the singles for Kuroko's basketball, and he's very, very good, I think. I've gotten to hear Daisuke Ono before. He's played Midorima Shintaro, and he did a single. He did a duet with Kuroko, or Kensho Ono, in Kuroko's basketball. So what am I saying? I'm telling you that Broccoli knows they have talented seiyus here. They know they have talented singers. Now, we may not know a lot about some of the newer ones, but that's cool. Let us learn more about them. Let us learn more about these characters. And I think it's going to take more than one season to do it. I just do. I think they're going to get more than one season. I think they might get 2. Because you know what? I think Broccoli's looking at them and they're going to treat them like they treated Starish. Starish essentially got 2 seasons. I think we're going to see a 2-season setup with Heavens at some point. And I think it will eventually come down to a final showdown where Starish beats them. But in the end, I think we're going to be able to appreciate all of the groups. And that's the one thing I want to see be the takeaway at the end of everything. But, of course, this is just my opinion. Now here's my question to you. Knowing that we have the new character designs for Heavens and they have finally been revealed, are you more excited now to see them, especially in a game, or are you still a little skittish and skeeved out about it? Me? This is something that I've pushed for and I've wanted, actually, because I've wanted to see Heavens start to really get represented in the series. Now granted, they showed up at the tail end of Season 3 and they had a couple episodes in Season 2. But now I think we're going to get to the point where they're going to get a game soon. Which means they're going to get a season, which means we're going to get their backstories, and I love that idea. But maybe I'm the only one. What say you? Let me know down here, and I will talk to you in the next video. See you in a bit.